Yes, Team Fittle, my name is Sana and welcome to your total body strength session today. We're going to start off with an upper body block. So I want you to grab yourselves a challenging pair of dumbbells. We have 2 exercises to work through in this first block. We're going to be starting off with your bench press. So we're going to be laying down on that bench, extending your arms up towards the ceiling, pulling the shoulder blades back and down, and slowly lowering into that press position. Team, let's get into position. We are there in 3, in 2, and in 1. Guys, I want you to really focus on the tempo on the way down. Control that movement. Elbows come down in that 45-degree angle. Big drive, squeezing the chest on the way up. Guys, we're about halfway through here, so we have 15 seconds. Deep breath in on the way down. Big exhale, big drive on the way up. Good work, team. We've got a little bit of recovery coming up after this in 3, in 2, and in 1. Amazing work, guys. Right, we're going to come off the bench, 10 seconds of recovery. So really quick, we're going to turn it around into a single arm row, okay? Driving that dumbbell towards the hip and then controlling the movement back down. Team, in 3, in 2, and in 1. Beautiful. So I want you to let that lat stretch on the way down. Big pull towards the hip, squeeze the lats, and then repeat. Beautiful, guys. All right, team. Now, I want you to really feel as if you're pulling that shoulder blade back. I want you to really squeeze your lat at the end range and control the weight back down. Team, we've got 5. In 4, 3, 2, and recover. Guys, again, a really quick transition over to the other side, starting off with that 3-point row. We're there in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, and in 1. Beautiful. Really push your hips all the way back. Try and aim for a nice flat back there. Let the lat stretch and then just squeeze through your back muscles. Good work, guys. Well done. So remember, all these reps should be nice and slow, nice and controlled. You want to really feel what you're doing here. We're not moving aimlessly. We've got 6 seconds, team. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and recover. Guys, we have 60 seconds of recovery here. Those are your 2 exercises, and we have another 3 rounds to go. So grab yourselves a quick drink if you need one now. We're going to go back into that bench press, then taking it into your single arm rows. Team, if you feel like you can challenge yourself a little bit more, please grab a heavier set of dumbbells now. And let's really work through those reps. All right. So a few pointers here. With the bench press, really try and squeeze through your glutes to get stability through that lower body. Pull the back of the shoulders into the bench and then start to lower those arms down. You're going to create a natural arch in your back. That is what we want, okay? We are there in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, and in 1. Let's get it, guys. Slowly lowering those dumbbells down, squeezing through the chest on the way up. All right, team, 40 seconds in total, so a nice amount of time. I want you to aim for a minimum of 8 repetitions, if not a little bit more, maybe 10, maybe 12, okay? But really focusing on form, tempo, and technique. Good work, guys. 5 seconds in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. All right, bringing it into that single arm row. We are there in 5 seconds, team. Extending your hips all the way back. Nice flat back in 3, 2, and in 1. Let's pull that dumbbell towards the hip. Control the movement back down. Good, big exhale. Amazing work, guys. Again, I want you to aim for about 8 to 12 repetitions here, okay? It's plenty of time, so I don't want you to rush it. In 3, 2, and 1. Team, we're going to switch it over to the other side, okay? Shake those arms out. It will start to build. You will start to feel this tension and fatigue come into that upper body. In 5 seconds, we are back in. In 3, 2, and in 1, dumbbell in hand, retracting that shoulder blade, pulling the elbow back, dumbbell comes towards your hip. Good, big exhale on that effort, controlling back down. Now notice how I'm letting the lats stretch down, but I'm not overly rotating on the way up, okay? Good, guys, stay with me. We are so close in 3, 2, and in 1. Amazing work, guys. Okay, that is 2 rounds down. Again, we have 60 seconds of recovery here. If you need a sip of water, now is your time to have a quick sip of water before we go into round 3. Now, guys, the reason why we're going slow, the reason why we're controlling these movements is to really get some adaptations in our muscles, right? We're trying to break down those muscle fibers and rebuild them. So really take your time. Tempo is everything when it comes to strength work. Everyone's got about 20 seconds, guys. Let's get yourselves ready. Grab your dumbbells. Again, if you are going with the beige dumbbells or something slightly lighter and you feel like you can challenge yourselves, there is 2 more rounds left of this exercise. Let's really work for it, team. Dumbbells in hand. Everyone's going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Taking it all the way back, driving the dumbbells up, pulling the back of your shoulders into that bench and slowly lowering down. Big inhale on the way down, brace the core, big drive up, squeezing the chest on the way up. Good. Remember that range, guys. We're aiming for 8 to 12 repetitions in these 40 seconds. Well done. I want you to really feel the stretch in your chest on the way down and a squeeze on the way up. Team, we're taking it into a single arm row. 1 dumbbell down, extending the hips behind you. Nice flat back in 3, 2, and in 1. Let's go. Beautiful, guys. So 30 seconds each side here. Let that lat stretch and big drive. Good. Good, this is rep number 8 for me, guys. There is still 8 seconds left on that clock. If you can get to 10, amazing. If you can get to 12, brilliant. Let's get it. And time. Good, shake those shoulders out, shake the arms out, moving on to the other side, and then we have another 60-second recovery coming, team. 30 seconds of work. We're down in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Good, guys. Keep your chin tucked, nice neutral spine. Stretch that lat, re-engage, retract the shoulder blade. Well done. Good. So I want you to think about 3 seconds on the way down, 1 second on the way up. We are there in 3, 2, and 1. Team, 60 seconds. That is 3 rounds down. Now, if you have not changed your dumbbells from those beige dumbbells, I want you to challenge yourselves on this last round. Worst case, we switch the dumbbells back round, okay? This is designed to really push yourselves. Every round should be progressive, okay? We're going into our 4th and final round even, and then we're gonna move it on to the lower body. So we have 30 seconds here, guys. Grab yourselves a quick sip if you need it. Get yourselves ready. Dumbbells in position. All right, team, 20 seconds. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. Let's actually feel what we are doing here. Driving the knuckles up, pulling the back of the shoulders into the bench, really isolating that chest. Team, we are there in 6 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it, guys. Beautiful. Focus on the breath. Focus on the tempo. There is a time and a place for high energy, high intense classes. And there is a time and a place to really slow it down and think about that technique. Guys, everyone's got 5. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. All right, taking it into your final single arm rows. Starting off with the right hand side, I'm going to push my hips all the way back. Get your back nice and flat. We are there in 3, in 2, and in 1. Again, aiming for that 8 to 12 rep range. Good. Lead the movement from your elbow. Keep your chest nice and proud. Make sure that shoulder doesn't roll forwards. Good, guys. So close. Good. And time. Amazing. Right, shake those arms out, guys. We're moving over to the other side, and we've got another big recovery coming, okay? So those recoveries are there for a reason. It's so that you can really work through that work period. Guys, let's get down in 3, 2, and 1. Last time we're doing this exercise today. Chest nice and proud. Good. Try and count your reps, team. Remember, we are aiming for 8 to 12 repetitions. There is about 8 seconds left of this block. No one stops. In 3, in 2, and in 1. Beautiful work, guys. All right, team. So we have 60 seconds of recovery here. I'm just going to place those dumbbells to the side. And I'm going to grab a lighter set of dumbbells for this next block. So in this next block, we are going into a lower body exercise followed by an upper body exercise. Our first exercise, team, is going to be a Bulgarian split squat. So everyone hates them, but everyone knows how good they are for you. Starting off with your rear foot elevated. Rear foot elevated. Back toe is going to be on the bench. We're going to slowly lower down into that split squat position, push through the front leg on the way up. Team, your second exercise is a push press, and I will demonstrate that as we go along. Starting off with a rear foot elevated split squat. We are there in 4, in 3, in 2, and in 1. Team, we have 40 seconds on each side. Take your time with the tempo. I want you to think about 3 seconds on the way down, holding at the bottom for 2 seconds before driving back up. I know it adds a bit of spice. That is the point, okay? Big drive through that front leg. 3 seconds down, hold for 1, hold for 2, big drive through the front leg. Good, guys. Even if you feel like you can't hold it there for 2 seconds, try and get a little pause at the bottom before driving back up. Team, we are going to switch those legs around. You have got 20 seconds of recovery in between. Drop the dumbbells if you need to. We're going to switch it over to the other side. Okay, 10 seconds before we're in. Catch your breath. We are there in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squaring the hips to the front, dropping that back knee and pushing through the front leg. Guys, you want to aim for about, let's say, 90 degrees in that front knee. 3 seconds down, 2 second hold before you drive back up. If you lose a little bit of balance, that's absolutely fine. Just refocus yourself, and focus on your breath. Good. Hold for 2. Big drive up. Guys, we are so close. Moving on to the upper body after this. Amazing. Well done. I know that was a little burn. Okay, your second exercise, guys, is going to be a dumbbell push press. Slight bend in those knees. Big drive to that overhead position. We still have 10 seconds here before we go in. Get yourselves ready. Get your mind into position. We've got 40 seconds of work. In 3, 2, and in 1. Let's go. So using the momentum from your legs to drive into that overhead position, locking the arms out at the top. Good, guys. I want you to think about really punching those knuckles up towards the ceiling. Okay? Take your time. We have a good 3 rounds left of this block. Everyone's got 10 seconds. Needle that head through. Nice neutral spine and time. Beautiful work, guys. Okay, 60 seconds of recovery before we go right back to the top of that circuit. So grab yourselves a quick drink and let's really dial in on that tempo, okay? So really taking your time on the way down with those split squats. I know they are horrible. I know they burn. I know they hurt, but they are so good for you. All right. So we've got about 30 seconds here. Let's start thinking about getting back into position. If you want to switch your dumbbells round, now is the time. Okay. Now, I want you to also think about starting with your weaker leg, or the leg that you find a little bit more challenging. All right? So I find my left side slightly more challenging. I'm going to start on the left side this time. We're there in 10 seconds, guys. All right, dumbbells up. Okay, team, we are there in 3, in 2, and in 1. Let's go. 3 seconds down, 2-second hold. Big push through that front leg. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and drive up. I know it is a lot tougher with that added tempo. Well done, team. Use the breath. Brace on the way down. Use that air on the way up. Guys, we have got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, team. Let's rest those arms out. Rest the legs. We're going to go back in 20 seconds, moving over to the other side. Okay, this is a tough little block. You're going to feel this by the end, if you haven't already. All right, so we've got 5 seconds, guys. Dumbbells back up in 4, in 3, 2, and in 1. Let's go. Back foot elevated, slowly lowering down. 2-second pause at the bottom. Nice big drive to the top. Good, guys. Now notice how I'm hinging forward slightly. That's because I want a nice neutral spine, and I want to really work my glutes and quads in this position, okay? Good, guys. 1, 2, big drive. Well done. 10 seconds left. 2, 3, 2. I'm going to get one more rep in, guys. And drive. Well done, team. Okay, so we've got 20 seconds of recovery again here before we take it into that push press. All right, I'm definitely feeling this block of work a lot more than I did the first block. Right, dumbbells up, team. We've got 5 seconds before we are back into that push press, giving the legs a little bit of a rest here. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Good, team. Take your time. Think about your biceps, driving towards your ears, locking those arms out. And I want you to think about punching your knuckles up towards the ceiling. One more rep, team. 3, 2, and 1. Whoo! That is a tough little block. Right, we're halfway through the block, okay? So the hard work is done. We've got 2 more rounds left of each exercise. 60 seconds of recovery here, guys. Grab yourselves a drink, pat yourselves dry, and get your mindset back into the zone. Whew. All right. So again, I'm going to give you an opportunity here to go a little bit heavier. If you feel like you can challenge yourselves, now is the time to switch those dumbbells round. We've got 25 seconds before we go back into that split squat. Again, guys, I'm going to start with my weaker leg. It's always better to start on that weaker side. Okay? By the time you get to the second leg, you're already kind of fatigued, okay? 10 seconds, team. Let's grab those dumbbells. We're going back in. In 5, 4, 3, 2, rear foot elevated. Guys, let's get it. 2-second pause at the bottom. Big drive through that front leg. Good, team. So remember to get that hinge through your hips as well. Nice neutral spine, not putting too much pressure onto the lower back there. Guys, we've got 20 seconds left here. Really slow down that tempo. Remember, 3 seconds on the way down. Hold for 1, hold for 2 before driving back up. Amazing, guys. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, guys. Right, we're going to rest those arms out. We've got to move on to the other side. So switch it over. Give yourself a little shake out. We've got 10 seconds before we go back in. Dumbbells up. We're going to elevate that rear foot. All right, team. We are there in 3, in 2, and in 1, team. Take your time on the way down. 3 seconds. 2-second pause. Driving back to standing. Good, guys. So this is going to make it so much more challenging for you. 2-second pause. Remember to use that front leg on the way up, okay? About 70% of your weight going through that front leg. Good, guys. We are over halfway. Everyone's got about 10 seconds. Stay with me. Good. Let's get 1 more rep in, if not 2 more reps. And time. All right, 20 seconds of recovery. Drop those dumbbells. All right, let's get our mind back in for that push press. 10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds. Let's get those dumbbells up onto the shoulders, using the momentum of your legs to drive those dumbbells up in 3, in 2, and in 1. Let's go, team. Good. So we think about really locking those arms out, okay? So intent, purpose on that drive, not aimlessly throwing your arms up into the air, but really thinking about what you're doing. On the way down, keep the elbows nice and high, use the core. Team, everyone's got about 12 seconds, no stopping until that buzzer. Good, team. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, you're literally through the worst of it, okay? You've only got 1 more round. 1 more round of rear foot elevated split squats, 1 more round of those push presses. Grab that sip of water now. We've got about 45 seconds before our final set. All right, team. Let's grab those dumbbells. Let's get back into position. All right, so 25 seconds. I'm going to show you the difference between an upright rear foot elevated split squat, which is about here, as opposed to what we're doing, just hinging at the hips, keeping the spine really neutral. All right, guys? So 10 seconds, grab those dumbbells. We're going to go back in. I'm starting on my left-hand side. In 3, in 2, and in 1. Let's go. Let's elevate that rear foot, dropping down for 3 counts, holding for 1, for 2. Big push through the front leg. Again, get as much flexion through your hips and through your knees as you possibly can in this position. Use the breath. Brace on the way down. Big exhale on the way up. Well done, guys. Team, we have got 12 seconds, all right? Everyone can get another 2 to 3 reps in. We're almost there, guys. There we go. And time. Beautiful. Okay. 20 seconds of recovery. Again, drop those dumbbells. Take advantage of these little snippets of recovery because they don't last long. 10 seconds and we are back in. Grabbing the dumbbells, getting into position. Final time you're doing a split squat here. Okay. Elevating that rear foot in 3, 2, and in 1. Let's go. Good, guys. Really keep that heel firmly on the ground. Dig through that heel on the way up. Get that pause at the bottom. Really work your glutes, work your hamstrings, and work your quads in this position. Well done, team. Still aiming for that 8 to 12 reps on each side, guys. We've got just under 10. Another 2 reps, please. Let's go right to the end. Good, last one for me. Whew. I am gonna feel that one. Right, drop those dumbbells. 4th and final set of your push presses. Team, you've absolutely smashed it to this point, okay? I want 30 seconds, 40 seconds of focused work for these push presses. We're there in 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbells up, slight bounce in those knees, big drive overhead. Good. Well done, team. I know your shoulders are probably burning. So now tap into that lower body to help you propel those weights up. Knuckles to ceiling, biceps to ears. Good, guys. You've got this. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Drop those dumbbells. Catch your breath, have a sip of water. That was probably the toughest block in this workout, so well done for getting through it. You've got a minute of recovery here, guys. And I'm gonna get you to get yourselves a pair of light dumbbells and 1 set of either light or medium, okay? So we need 3 dumbbells in total for this block. We have a 5-minute AMRAP. That means as many rounds as you can. We have 3 exercises. Our first exercise, team, is a hammer curl. So palms in a neutral position, driving up towards your shoulders, controlling back down, okay? Our second exercise, guys, is going to be a tricep extension. I'm going to use a heavier one for this. We're gonna sit on the edge of the bench, extend your arms overhead, elbows nice and tight, drive that dumbbell all the way up. Your third one is a lat raise, which I will show you as we go along. Team, 5 minutes. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Team, starting off with that hammer curl, driving your hands up towards your shoulders. Now I want you to focus on your elbows staying super still here and controlling that weight all the way down. We have 8 repetitions of hammer curls. Once you're done with your 8 repetitions, we're gonna take it into 10 repetitions of dumbbell tricep extensions. That's my 8. I'm gonna sit on the edge of the block, and we're gonna go into a tricep extension. Now, super important to keep your elbows really tight to your head here. We do not wanna flare the elbows like this. Super, super tight, big drive up, squeezing the tricep. Again, think about the tempo with all of these exercises, okay? Slow and controlled on the way down, and a little bit of power and purpose on the way up. All right, so you've got 10 tricep extensions. Once you're done with 10, we're gonna go into 12 lateral raises, okay? So soft bend in the elbow, extending the arms to about shoulder height, controlling that weight back down, all right? So we've got 12 of these. Then we go back to the top, you guessed it, all right? Good, guys, I'm about halfway through my lat raises. I've got another 4 or 5, and then I'm gonna take it back into hammer curls. Okay, there is no rest in this 5-minute period. Good, team, well done. All right, I'm going back into my hammer curls, quick shake off, big drive up with those hands. Guys, we've got about 3 minutes left on the clock here. So you've already done 2 minutes, all right? Let's see how many rounds we can get. Try and really focus on the tempo, focus on the technique, but still push yourself with those reps. Amazing, guys. Well done. Once you've done your hammer curls, we're gonna go into that single overhead tricep extension. Okay, elbows nice and tight, chin tucked, extending the arms overhead, squeezing those triceps. We have 10 reps here, guys. Good, I've got another 4 before I take it into those lat raises. This is a good little arm burner, okay? Now I'm taking it back into those lateral raises for 12 reps. Guys, try and tuck your pelvis under, ribs down. Make sure we are isolating those lats. Well done. I'm halfway through these raises. Good, I've got another 4. If you are with me, we're going right back to the top in 2 and in 1. Beautiful. If you need a little shake out, have it now. Team, everyone's got 1 minute and 45 seconds on that timer. Once that 1 minute and 45 seconds is over, your workout is complete. Let's really push it to the end. All right? That's it. The hard work is done now. I mean, I'm working so hard that I've lost count of my reps. All right. Good. Last one for me. Taking it into your tricep extension. Okay, elbows nice and tight. Drive all the way overhead. Squeeze your triceps. Good. I have another 4 left here before I take it into my lat raises. Good, guys. So we have about 50 seconds left on that clock. I'm going to let you zone out for the next 50 seconds and really work as hard as you can. Let's see if you can start a new block of work. Well done, team. I have another 4 here before I go back to the top of that circuit. Well done. Team, let's go. We've got 25 seconds, all right? Every rep counts in this AMRAP. This is my last one before I take it into those tricep extensions. I am chasing that clock. We've got about 8 seconds, team. Work right to the end, guys. Almost there. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing work, guys. Very, very well done. Hope you enjoyed that session. Give those arms a little bit of love after this session. Take care, and I will see you on the bench very soon.